One of the most recognizable superheroes in history, Wonder Woman, has won the hearts of viewers all over the world. And now we have some exciting news. Wonder Woman 3 is not what you think it is, and it is about to change everything. Despite feeling certain, Wonder Woman 3 with Patty Jenkins and Gal Gadot won't be a part of the DC universe in the future. Here's all the Wonder Woman 3 details. But first, let's take a look at Wonder Woman's past before discussing her possible future. The 2017 superhero film Wonder Woman, which is based on the same named DC Comics character, served as a starting point for the warrior's journey. It is the fourth entry in the DCEU and a prequel spin-off to Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice. Gal Gadot plays the title character in the movie, which is directed by Patty Jenkins and written by Alan Heinberg from a screenplay by Heinberg, Zack Snyder, and Jason Fuchs. Chris Pine, Robin Wright, Danny Huston, David Thewlis, Connie Nielsen, and Elena Anaya also appear. After making her debut in Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice, Wonder Woman now appears in 2 live-action theatrical movies. When American pilot and snoop Steve Trevor crash lands on Amazon's island, Themyscira, and tells Diana about it, she decides to stop World War I, believing that Ares, an old enemy of the Amazons, is to blame. In 1996, Ivan Reitman started working on a live-action Wonder Woman movie, which he would later produce and possibly direct. John Cohen, Todd Elcott, and Joss Whedon, among others, were associated with the project at various points as it floundered in development hell for a long time. Jenkins agreed to serve as the film's director after Warner Bros. Announced it in 2010. The 1940s and 1980s Wonder Woman stories by George Perez and William Moulton Marston, as well as the character's appearance in the New 52, served as inspiration for Wonder Woman. Filming in the United Kingdom, France, and Italy began on November 21, 2015, and it was completed on May 6, 2016, the 123rd anniversary of Marston's birth. Additional filming took place in November 2016. Warner Bros. Pictures' Wonder Woman had its world premiere on May 26 at the Hollywood Pantages Theater before going into general release on June 2nd in theaters all over the world. Positive reviews were given to the movie, which was noted for its cultural significance. The direction, performances, visuals, plot, action sequences, and musical score received praise, though the climax received some criticism. Before being surpassed by Hi Mom, it was the highest-grossing film by a single female director with over $822 million in worldwide box office receipts, placing it as the 10th highest-grossing movie of 2017. It was chosen by the American Film Institute as one of the top 10 movies of 2017, and in 2018, it took home the Hugo Award for the Best Dramatic Presentation. In December 2020, the Wonder Woman 1984 sequel was released. Gadot, Pine, Wright, and Nielsen all returned in the sequel, which was once again directed by Patty Jenkins. Jenkins and Gadot were set to return for a third movie that was in development but was ultimately scrapped. The devastating blow to the anticipation for Wonder Woman 3 that the sequel's cancellation dealt to fans, the DC Universe was reorganized with James Gunn and Peter Safran as the new co-CEOs, and despite expectations that director Patty Jenkins and star Gal Gadot would return for the third installment, the project was shelved. As a result, there won't be any new developments with this particular Wonder Woman project, so fans hoping for information on the trailer or release date for Wonder Woman 3 will be sorely disappointed. The decision to cancel is all the more shocking in light of the significant boost Wonder Woman from 2017 gave the DC Universe in its early, challenging years. After the underwhelming reception to movies like Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice and Suicide Squad, Wonder Woman showed that there was hope for the DC Extended Universe to survive and experience enormous success at the box office. The follow-up, Wonder Woman 1984, was the first significant film to have a direct HBO Max premiere during the COVID-19 pandemic. Fans were anticipating Wonder Woman 3 to wrap up the trilogy, but those hopes have since been replaced by concerns about Wonder Woman's position in the DC Universe, a potential reboot, and an HBO Max series with an Amazonian theme. Unfortunately, the project's cancellation was the most recent piece of news. According to rumors that spread in December 2022, after director Patty Jenkins abandoned the film due to creative differences, the movie was dead at Warner Bros. Jenkins quickly followed with a statement of her own, correcting some of the misunderstandings. She did, however, confirm that Wonder Woman 3 was no longer in the works because the DC Universe was taking a different turn, and she was told there was nothing she could do to save the project. Apart from James Gunn suggesting that Gal Gadot might reprise the role in the future, the announcement of the DCU's Chapter 1, Gods and Monsters, didn't reveal anything new about the future of Wonder Woman as a character. Though the upcoming HBO Max series Paradise Lost, which centers on Paradise Island and the creation of this society of female warriors long before Princess Diana was born, will give the new DC Universe an Amazonian project. The DCU will also now have a focus on the Marvel Comics universe. The storyline for Wonder Woman 3. Little is known about the plot of Patty Jenkins' envisioned Wonder Woman 3, even though it is known that she sent a script to Warner Brothers. Jenkins said she was willing to revisit the storyline after realizing it didn't align with the DCU's vision, but she was told that this Wonder Woman interpretation didn't present any growth opportunities. The fact that Linda Carter, who played Wonder Woman in the popular 1970s television series, would return in Wonder Woman 3 was also known because she made a hint about it in the movie's post-credits scene as the Amazon warrior Asteria. Concerning the character's position in the story, however, nothing is said. Paradise Lost, HBO Max series. The existence of a Wonder Woman spin-off film centered on Amazonians was previously announced. The cancellation of Wonder Woman 3 suggests that the project is not moving forward as initially anticipated after there have been no news about it for a considerable amount of time. But an HBO Max series called Paradise Lost with a Themyscira setting was announced as part of the DCU's Chapter 1, Gods and Monsters slate. The show is set in an all-female warrior society centuries before the time of Diana, according to James Gunn, who described it as a Game of Thrones-style series. It's unclear whether this is a repurposed version of the original Wonder Woman spin-off project or a brand new endeavor. Will Wonder Woman be rebooted in the DCU? Despite the cancellation of Wonder Woman 3, fans can still anticipate the heroine to eventually be part of the new DC universe. The next question is whether Gal Gadot will reprise her role or if the character will be rebooted. Even though Henry Cavill and other actors won't be appearing in the DCU again, the new strategy does not completely clear the slate. It has been confirmed that Viola Davis will reprise her part as Amanda Waller in the HBO Max series Waller. Gal Gadot may not be finished with her role as Wonder Woman, according to James Gunn, who has left the door open for other actors to make a comeback. The setting for the DCU's Wonder Woman will probably be provided by Paradise Lost, which offers the opportunity to either use it as a backstory for Gal Gadot's character or as a way to introduce a new Wonder Woman. Though it's still a possibility, if Wonder Woman isn't recast as well, the already convoluted DC Extended Universe may become even more confusing, with new actors playing Batman and Superman in DCU productions like The Brave and the Bold and Superman Legacy. Many people would have preferred Wonder Woman 3 to take place, even though that may be inevitable given the DCU's changes. Well, that's it for now. We bring an end to this video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you at the next one. Until then, peace.